Alright guys, so many of you will probably have noticed, but yeah, the video was blurry and I have no idea why. If any of you guys know how to fix it, because I've been playing around with the OBS settings for quite a while now, and yeah, I can't find out why it's blurry, but if any of you guys know, please help me. Bye! Hello guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today is a little bit different. I'm going to be showing you how to build a mega mega farm. I don't normally show you guys how to make these, but today I'm going to be showing you how to make this here. It's a take on Mumbo Jumbo's design, where he had melons and pumpkins growing in here, and then the flying machine coming along and pushing them down and then picking them back up, which I will show you right now. As you can see, the off switch is off at the moment. Just going to turn it on, and lag is just because I'm recording. I was just using it earlier perfectly fine with no lag. And as you can see, it goes along breaking anything in its path. And then we have these things underneath, these minecarts, that yeah, we'll drop them off here using a simple minecart stopper-vator thing until it's unloaded. There is a simpler one that I know of, but of course I'm in Java and that only works in Bedrock. So you didn't hear because I haven't set that over yet, but hopefully will for the next scene. You didn't hear, but you should have heard these flaps going flip-flop, and that is because of this here. A little EFO hopper clock, completely filled up because, yeah, melons and pumpkins don't grow that fast. So I'll probably show you each component, and then we'll talk about how to mash them all together. Starting over here with our, like, go-evator, I don't know. So we have, on the flying machine, which we'll get to in a bit, you'll see that we have one side which has the observer, one out from the pistons, and one side where the observer is next to the pistons. So you want this to be on the side that the observer pokes out, and basically you just want some trapdoors connected to free wool going along here, some redstone dust like that, and a repeater on one tick, or is that two ticks? Clicked on once. And then you want a observer facing this way. Then you just want a simple hopper clock, which is two hoppers facing into each other, a comparator facing out, redstone dust on the block the comparator is going into, and then a piston above the comparator facing towards the hoppers. And you want this on this side as well, and they have it, and then just fill up one of these completely filled with items. And that is the go-evator. Also, if you want, you can have a button and a lever, and there you go. So the lever just shuts the whole thing down, but the button is for if you want to just quickly send it off, but you don't need either of those. So you want a obsidian block, you can see diagonally from that trapdoor there, gap, and then another one, same on this side, diagonally, gap, then another one. Okay, cool. Now let's work on the just this side here, which is very, very simple. Very simple. So what you want is you want to be on the side where the observer on the flying machine is next to the pistons. And what you want to do is you want to have two obsidian with free wool behind it, redstone dust and redstone dust, and a button in the middle one. Then you want, oh, I fell. trapdoors connected to next to these here, but you want them connected to this back wall, as you can see that. And yeah, you want some redstone dust on 2 wall behind it, and observer facing that way, so it is detecting for when the thing comes here, as you can see, just like that. So that is the return system. Down here is also very simple. It's just rails with as far as you want, really, just some powered rails. So yeah, very simple stuff. I'm guessing you already know all this here. There will probably be a Litematica download for this if you want. I've never made a Litematica download, so yeah, I have no idea how to do that, but I'm sure I will find a way. We can see it coming. It's gonna crush these. Here we go. So yeah, I've used this without recording, and it is a lot less laggy. But yeah, you can see it just comes along and breaks them. Now it's time to talk about the unloading system here. So you have your track, of course, with just your 1 powered rail here with your block to send it back. But on this end, you want 2 powered rails and going over a hopper, going into a chest. You want a comparator coming out of the hopper, so place a block on the chest, place a comparator on top of that block. Then on that block you want a redstone torch, and above that you want 4 blocks, 3 blocks with redstone dust on, as you can see here. And yeah, that's how that is done. If you guys want a world, there'll probably also be a world download for this as well, because I'll just copy it with Litematica and paste it into a world, and then, you know, you can download that world. Links are in the description. Same on this side, just yeah, very simple stuff. Now let's talk about the flying machines. So they're a little bit more complicated, so I will be showing you this here block by block. So yeah, let's begin by pick blocking all the things I will need for this here. And it's actually quite simple. So yeah, well, I say simple, it's kind of complicated to get a hang of. Alright, let's begin. So you want to go up a few blocks, and then just break this here. Okay, place 3 slime, 1, 2, 3. And then down from each side of that you want 3 pistons, just like this here, and then another 3. Then place some temporary blocks up like this here, and actually you might want to remove some pistons so you can get the right angle, and you want to place your observers on to those temporary blocks, and you can just break those. And place your pistons back. So that's for if it moves, yeah, basically it will just fire those pistons, and I have kind of forgotten how to make this. Okay, observer, okay. So, you need an observer here. Observer, slime, piston. I think. No, observer, slime. Yeah, okay, I was right, but I was also wrong. This piston wants to be like that there. And then you want a piston like this. Slime, observer facing this way. And that should be it. Hello. Right guys, so I made a mistake. It's not 3, that's too many blocks for it to push. It needs to be 2. So yeah, I figured out the problem. So now what you might want to do is get yourself some immovable objects and pop that, you know, do your receiving, your resending and your other thing done in line with this. And then all you need to do is update this observer, and it will go along. Then same on this side, just update that observer and it will go along. And I do not have any stopping system over here. Okay, there we go. Woo! I did it! Okay, and now that's stopped and stationary, I can now remove that. So that is how to make the flying machine. Just mirror it for the other side, and yeah, that is that. Moving on. So now it's time for the platforms where we actually store the pumpkins and the melons. So it's basically a 4 dirt going as long as your simulation distance if you want. And what you want to do is, on one side you can see here, you want to make yourself a water storage thing here, and I have done that with pink wool. So you can see there is just water which will get all of these. And then you want to farmland these edges and place your pumpkins or melons, and place stone slabs 1.5 blocks up. So yeah, that is it. And then all you want to do is just send it off. And that is how to do it. It's actually quite simple if you break it down into its small components. So yeah, hopefully you guys can build this on your world and have it work successfully. So yeah, that's all from me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any issues, problems, this is for Java, by the way. If you have any issues, problems, or anything like it doesn't work, just message me in the comments, or DM me on Discord. My thing might be in the description, I'm not sure. And yeah, you can DM me on there. Send me some photos at the thing that's not working. I will try and help you out. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye bye. Have a good one. Gotta do the thing. I try and do it at the end of every episode, but always forget. Oh, just one more thing. Make sure it's stationary before you log off. So yeah, bye guys.